Good afternoon, collectors. We are here in a little corner of our showroom that visitors don't always get to see. We're just down the hall from my office, across from where our Art Village artists work. They work down that way. And behind me over here is, around the corner, is our sculpting studio. So to kind of put it into perspective, it's kind of the corner where everybody makes a curve to go down the hall to other offices. So this afternoon, this is where we have a lot of our licensed pieces, and this is what we're going to concentrate on this afternoon. So let's start right over here on these shelves. We'll start on the bottom shelf here, Rebecca, and we will show them the new pieces for the Addams family. This is a really great series down here. We've of course got the Mansion, 1313 Mocking. No, that's not 1313. This is 1313. Never mind. We've got their house. We've got the gazebo. We've got a crypt. And new for 2021 is Uncle Fester's house. Now, they tell me you really never saw this in the series, but maybe it was around the corner, maybe it was out back. But that was Uncle Fester's house, and the coloration fits in nicely with the other pieces in this series. And the Addams family, as you well know, is based on the art of Charles Addams. This series first came out in 2018. And let me show you a little detail. Let me pull it out here, which we're really not supposed to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. And this is the newest accessory. This is Uncle Fester, and he's in the garden. It's called Garden Transfusion, and he is giving a blood transfusion to his garden there. Pretty funny. And look at all that detail. And the reason we can get all of this detail is because we use resin and hand-painted resin for all of these licensed products. And with that, we can get really, really fine detail, as you can see here. And I asked Rick Jackson, our creative director, about these black rocks. I said, did you paint those? And he said, no, you can buy them that color at an aquatic store, you know, where you can get things for aquariums. So again, we can go back to the pet store and get some of our props for our displays. Second shelf here shows the Munsters, and this looks like it's an old TV guide that shows the Munsters series, and kind of the what do I want to say, the love-hate relationship between the Munsters and the Addams family, the two different series. They were out approximately at the same time, and Rick said also Star Trek was out at the same time. So we had a lot of unusual television programs at the time. This is 1313 Mockingbird Lane, and of course we've got the Addams the Munster family, they were kind of benign people. This year we added the carriage house, which is kind of an old-fashioned word for a garage. And because everybody's been asking for it, we've got the Munsters Coach, and they spell coach with a K. I looked this up a little while ago, and it said that the Munsters Monster Coach was a hot rod that was built on a lengthened 1926 Ford Model T chassis with a custom hearse body. It was 18 feet long and cost $20,000 to build. Now, $20,000 doesn't sound like a lot of money, but when you could buy a brand new sedan for around $3,500, that was a lot of money. So these are the two new pieces this year, and it looks like Rebecca got in really close. We've got a nice shot of this car. It's got the windshield, and it's got the spots in back where the family rode. And there's Herman. He's getting ready to go to work with his lunchbox. On the top shelf here, we've got another kind of cult classic, our Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. This series we started in 2018 based on the art that was used in the stop-motion animated movie by Tim Burton, which was originally introduced in 1993, and it's become a cult classic, really enjoyed by millions of people. And if we go back over here, Rebecca, I will point out the two new pieces for this year. This is the Lizard House. And it's kind of hard to see here with the light shining over it, but there is a green LED light in there that will show up nicer when you have a darkened background. And then the accessory, which I think is rather interesting. And look at the detail on this piece. This is called Jack Brings Home Christmas. And he's on a little snowmobile, and he has what he has captured from Christmas, and he's bringing it back to Halloween Village. And just look at all the details there. I mean, just amazing what they can get. Now, of these villages, I think the majority of them were done by Tom Bates and some by Paul Lundberg. And I will go over and show you some more of our licensed pieces that were also designed by Paul Lundberg. And that is over here, if you follow me. I think I'll get over on this side, so I'm out of the way. And we're gonna have music for this section, because this is one of my very favorite pieces of music. This is not new, this was new last year. This cute little music box where they play the Snoopy theme. I absolutely love that piece. And the sound quality on this music box, I think, is incredible. They did a really, really nice job with it. Okay. I'm going to turn it off so you can hear me a little better. And I also want, show you that this one, the animation works independently from the sound, so you can have it on in the village and not have the music on. Now, there was nothing new for the holiday villages up here. We've got the newest one was the Root Beer Cafe last year, and we've got some of the other really cute accessories that go with that. And then on the middle shelf here, we still have our tribute to the first moon landing, and that was in 1969, and they called it the Snoopy Land Rover or something like that, Land Cruiser. And apparently Neil Armstrong had a specially made hat that had Snoopy ears on it that he wore when he landed on the moon. So Snoopy must have meant something to him too. And Rick did a really neat job here using a styrofoam background, and he put the Earth up there and made it look like Snoopy was landing on the moon. Now for some newer pieces, last year we added some Halloween, because Snoopy and Halloween, they do tend to go together as well. We've got the little Snoopy haunted house with the really cute little bats that are added on here. And here are the two new pieces. We've got let's see, let me make sure I got the names right. The World War I Flying Ace, say that fast 3 times. And you can see there's some bullet holes in there, and Snoopy is at the helm. And the pumpkins are all LED lit and will look really cute when the lights are down. And then the other one is an accessory that is called, Is It the Great Pumpkin? And it shows Linus and Sally and Snoopy back there, and they're out in the pumpkin patch waiting for the great pumpkin. I'm not sure if he ever comes. Really cute new accessories there. Now we'll move over to this set of bookshelves, and we'll start at the bottom here. And this is A Christmas Story. And of course, we've got some of the classics still in the line. We've got the school and the telegram office, where of course the old man gets his telegram that tells he's been a winner. And we've got Aunt Clara's house, where she makes the feet pajamas for Ralphie. And this year the new piece is the Home and Bowling Alley, the Home and Bowling Center. And the accessory, very cute, very detailed, and you can see in there, true to the story, true to the movie, it is a blue bowling ball, and the old man is showing off his new bowling ball that he got for Christmas. So there he is. On the next level, we've got some of our Grinch pieces, some of our favorite pieces. We've got the Pancake House, and we've got the Flu-Who's Fireplace Shop, a really neat Welcome to Whoville sign that you can see there. Love this detail piece, and look at all of the handwork, the hand painting that is done on some of these accessories. Really spectacular. Our new piece this year is the Whoville Stocking Store, and there are a couple of accessories that go with this. And the first one is called a Who's Who of Christmas Stockings. I have to read the name because you want to get it right. And this is a little cart with a guy selling stockings. And stockings are very important in the story of how the Grinch stole Christmas, because he steals the stockings that have already been filled. Really, really cute. And then the other one is called a Who's Perfect Stocking Stuffer. And he's got a little stocking, and he's got a little doll that looks like Cindy Lou Who that is being stuffed into the stocking. And you can see all around that accessory is really, really detailed. Love her little doohickeys on the top there. I guess a lot of them have that, and you can see there. There's Max again, and some of the fun little post boxes that they have, and the kids decorating the tree, and some of our fun wonky trees. Okay, and let's go up and look at the Mickey Village. Now, there's nothing new for Mickey this year, and this is only a portion of what we have. We don't even have all of our samples in yet. Some of them are, we got 1 or 2 samples, and they're out at some of the giftware shows that the retailers are at, where they're ordering product right now. But you can see everything that is new for this year in our Department 56 brochure that you can order online, and many of the retail stores are now getting those as well. It's about 150 pages, and we do stock this in the replacement parts section on our website. So if you are not near a store and you want your wish book to have something in hand to take a look at, all of these things are in the book, and you can order that online for $5 plus shipping. But I've got to tell you that the most popular piece in the Mickey's Village was this piece from last year. And I think it's going to probably be in the line a long time, because it sure has been a fun piece to have. Even if you don't have any of the Mickey's Village, the Mickey's Gingerbread Shop is the best piece that Paul has designed for this series in a very long time. And of course, we all know that Mickey's been around for a very long time. He's been around for over 90 years. He first appeared when Walt drew him and became the voice of Mickey Mouse in 1928. So that's before most of our times. And Minnie came out the same year, and Pluto, do we have any? Yeah, there's Pluto up there. His sidekick Pluto, his pet, came out in 1930, so he's been around a while too. So right now there are 8 lighted pieces and 14 accessories by my count. And of course we've only got 4 of them up there. We don't have much more room for some of the others that have been in the line a while. And of course you can see everything in the brochure. And the last area that we're going to look at today is something that you've asked for us to show you. Last time people were a little disappointed we didn't get a chance to take a look at Harry Potter. And Rebecca, if you could kind of pan this whole area, I think they really did a nice job on building this display of Harry Potter. And again, remember, all of these are resin. Most of these have LED lighting, so that the lighting is built into the inside. And we have Harry Potter, all based on the novels of J.K. Rowling, of course, and her series first started in 1997. And Harry Potter is something I think that everyone in the world knows who Harry Potter is. And we've got, the main pieces here. We've got the Great Hall, the Astronomy Tower, the Owlery. We've got Gringotts Bank. We've got a lot of the other pieces. New for this year, we've got Honeyduke's Sweet Shop up there. And then this is the accessory that goes with it, and it's called, make sure I get that right, the Runaway Lollipop. Say that fast 3 times. And if you ever have the opportunity to go to the Universal Studios and go to the world of Harry Potter, they've really done a nice job as far as what the pieces look like. And the newest piece, the other new piece is down here. And Rick added this in very nicely without disturbing some of the other pieces. And this is the last new piece that we're going to talk about today. And that is the boathouse. And the architecture, of course, was designed so that it fit in perfectly with the Great Hall and the Astronomy Tower. And then the accessory, which really makes it all fit together. And of course, it's a lighted accessory showing Ron and Harry with a lantern traveling through the boathouse on their way when they're first-year students at Hogwarts. Really neat. If you've got questions, please don't hesitate to ask them once we're done with the Facebook Live session. I'll go back and make sure I get them answered for you. Next time we will talk a little bit more about some of the other license pieces that we've done for this year. And our next Facebook Live will be February 4th at 4 p.m. I'm trying to get some more sessions scheduled so that you can put that on your calendar and know when you can tune in and join us. So till next time.